the 2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, an ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more.
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. Hi again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Cavaliers, tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in Game 1. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be reeling if this one gets away from them, having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
Clock at 4. Here's Mozgov, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night. Mozgov hits them both. Cleveland on defense. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds, disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Knicks, Snyder. He's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Sanders, and it's Afflalo in at the 2 spot.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Irving. Knicks with the rebound. And now, in transition, it's Afflalo. Here we go.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Cleveland with the ball. 4-point game. Irving drives in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clay.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And Sanders kicks to Freak. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded by Snyder. Irving kicks to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his first bucket of the night.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, I was able to talk with David Blatt for a minute. In terms of how they'd respond after giving up home court advantage in Game 1, he replied, that was last game. That's in the past. We've just got to focus on the present. But he did admit that a loss here will make things very difficult for them. History tells us, Kevin, that's a near impossible thing to overcome.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Freak. Following the basket by LeBron James. Snyder. Mozgov with the block. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. LeBron with it. Now Anthony defending. Well, wide open look for Love. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Irving. And it's Freak missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Knicks shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Some nice passing by New York here. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Freak's got 5 now.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's James. Right side, Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Irving's got his first 2 points.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
On the wing of Flalo, covered by Smith. Here's Snyder. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Sanders. Smith comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Here's Dellavedova. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dellavedova's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak passes to Stevenson. Smith kicks to Freak. Smith dishes to Freak. Back to Smith. Hits the jumper in space. 59 seconds left to play in the first. On the wing, Shumpert. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Dellavedova. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Dellavedova's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And he gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Freak passes to Lopez. Williams kicks to Freak. Stevenson with a clean look. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
Let's take him back.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, 2 guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Snyder in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Smith. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak Freak, in the last matchup against the Cavaliers, just played phenomenal basketball. He finished with 48 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leader.
They are getting to the
5th on the list, LeBron James.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for James. And then for New York, Sanders checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Smith. And it's a Flalo in for Lance Stevenson. Now here's Freak, following the miss by Kevin Love. Here's Snyder. And again, it's New York.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Love with the screen on Anthony. Here's Shumpert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 5. And Freak throws it down.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And a follow wide open. He shoots. And again, it's New York.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Irving kicks to Smith. Shumpert in the corner. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. But he stays with it. Back to Love. To the paint. Here's the screen. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. And a switcher also for New York. Matt Barnes is checked in for Anthony. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. New York moving the ball around. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Irving dishes to Dellavedova. Fader on the way. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Kevin Love.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. 19 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And stolen by Freak. Fast break, here they come. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. He gives them a double-digit lead.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
And stolen by Freak. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Dellavedova, the pass to Love. Here's Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's Freak. 23 points in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And Sanders throws it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And that one's good. Freak.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Nobody near Irving. And so we conclude the first half. Knicks lead, but...
Guys, I'm here with Kevin.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here is Irving, following the three-pointer by Freak.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Both free throws good for Irving.
Thank you, Cleveland!
The Knicks leading by 18. Second half just getting started, about a minute played.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. James covering. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You look at Freak, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Tristan Thompson doing even more.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Robin Lopez has checked in for the Knicks. Now, here is Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Pass to Love. No good. And New York will come the other way.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And that one's good. Freak.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
It's a pick by Love. James kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls. For the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in there for Smith. And then for New York, Smith checked in for Porzingis. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Outside Shumpert. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Wide open look, and that one's good. Shumpert's got 5 points so far. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Second shot opportunity, and the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now here's LeBron. Irving for 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's James after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Picked by Varejao. Shumpert in the corner. Five to shoot. Back to James. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Freak with it. He's got 34. Down low. Right wing. Puts it up from 12. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Irving from long range. That's good. Irving's got 12 in the game.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. And he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Irving. Freak dishes to Carmelo. Some nice passing by New York here. Pulls up from the corner, and that one's good. Freak's got 38 points.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Pass to LeBron. There's the dish to Shumpert. LeBron sets the screen for Shumpert. To the paint. Here's Varejao. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Snyder, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor. Major defensive lapse right there.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And New York looking at who they've got. Snyder, he's in at point guard. Sanders out there with Porzingis. Then it's Williams. And it's Afflalo in at the 2.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
Freak passes to Porzingis. The kick out to Afflalo. Williams dishes to Freak. 5 on the clock. Fades away. It's hauled in by LeBron. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Dellavedova, that's good.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Love. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Cleveland. The Knicks leading by 21. Freak kicks to Afflalo. Porzingis passes to Snyder. And Williams, here we go. And the shot is good.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Love with the screen for LeBron. Here's Mozgov, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at... That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
Sure
is.
And
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Here's Snyder. Mozgov grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And here's James outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage inside.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he makes the first. Matt Barnes is checked in for Williams. And both free throws good from Freak. The Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here is Love. The 3 from LeBron. Rebounded by Snyder. The Knicks leading by 22. Dishes it to Sanders. Passes it to Porzingis. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Pass to Barnes. And there's the feed to Freak. Trains it from beyond the arc. Freak's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now here is Irving. Guarded by Snyder. And another miss by Cleveland. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And that one goes long. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Freak.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
1:49 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mozgov. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Timofey Mozgov. Here's Snyder. The shot will not go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play. And in the end, victory for New York.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
I mean, when you look at...
So no problem for New York as they get the win.
Josh,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present.